Okay, good morning. Beautiful day in Mauritius. We're going to drive from Flic-en-Flac Cascavelle to Pt2, which is in the centre of the island. Now it's 11:15 on the 10th of August. Oh, my brother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Eddie. So, Pt2 is about 700 meters above sea level. And in winter it's pretty fresh. It's like a good English summer. We are experiencing in the evening, night time, 12-13 degrees, maybe less sometimes, but we're coming out of winter now, August. As we can see in the car in front of us, road safety is not a primary consideration for a lot of people because of their purchasing power. That little child is not in a safety seat. Happens. It's just a lack of money and people can't afford that. Although the law is actually there, it actually states that children need to be attached in a safety seat. But a safety seat costs 3,000-4,000 rupees, and some people don't earn that in a month. So when you look at the cost factor and what they earn, and this car there in front of us, a Mini, second hand, it's about 25-30 years old, that's going to be selling for, on the market, maybe for 30,000 rupees, 800 euros. Okay, the engine is probably very sound, you know, but it's very expensive. Cars are subject to import duty, and the import duty can vary from 100% upwards. Depending on how many cc, cubic centimeters the engine has. So car rentals, they're pretty expensive here. As already discussed, they can a car rental company which is officially declared with the tourism authority and has its patent and is registered with the VAT, has all its insurances, then you're looking at starting 35 euros a day. Now it's important to understand, now that was a bad move, I mean this is really bad driving on my part, but it's just a matter of habit now. I've been 21 years in this country. Coming back to the insurance, the car declaration, 35 euros a day, for a car rental, which could be a Nissan March. You could get a Hyundai Atos for maybe 28 euros, air conditioned. Now, you have to understand that there are people renting cars illegally, and the consumer, hence a tourist, doesn't actually know. He could well be renting a private car for, you know, so you have to look at the company and see if it is actually officially registered. If you have an accident in a car that's not officially registered, you may not be insured. So this is very important. Okay, we're moving up now to an area called Mauritius. On the right you have the mountain range, very pretty. And you have an Indian temple on your right. Generally these are funded by individuals. They have a house and then they build a temple around the house. Yes, we've got these slow down obstacles. It's better than before. Before they just put a big bump there and you just flew off, damaged your car. And now on the left you may have seen the digging up of sugar land and preparing the new crop. It seems to me that they're building there actually. Okay. So here there's a police control. It's not a speed trap, but just control. They look at your license, tickets and everything. Very pleasant. Sometimes they don't even want to work, they just read the newspaper. Very laid back, the Mauritian police. Like the Mauritian people, they just love living. So we're 6 kilometers away from Cascavelle. And 6 kilometers in Mauritius can be quite a long drive, depending on congestions and everything. Generally, it's very fluid. You can flick on flag to Phoenix, the main shopping area, where there's a hypermarket, Jumbo. If you're doing self-catering in Mauritius, that's where you need to consider getting your shopping, not in flick on flag, which is very expensive. You can do. Sorry. You can do your main shopping, stock up all your stuff there in the hypermarkets, which can be generally cheaper than buying on the coastline, like any country. Okay, so as we progress to an area called Bassin, B-A-S-S-I-N, we're going towards Cascavelle. If we turn left at this roundabout, we'll be going to Cascavelle directly. If we go straight on, we're actually going to Bakwan, and actually we'll go through Bakwan. So, right, this is a road which has been recently opened, created, constructed. And it saves us a lot of time. So this is a road to Phoenix. So again, from flick on flag to Phoenix, you can make it in 15 minutes. It was not so long ago, 6 months ago, it would take us like half an hour, 40 minutes through the other road going to Cascavelle. There's no other way. So that's has been for the better. Now here you have a lot of speed traps here because we tend to speed in Mauritius a lot. Well, a lot less, because the fines are pretty heavy. So today, no police trap. Well, none visible. And there's a 90 km/h limit here, which I'm driving 70 at the moment. So sugar crops being cut. That's the season. On the right there was all the fields and veggies and papaya trees. You can just pick off and eat it off the tree. Well, less so now. When I came 21 years ago, I mean, this is now, we're talking about the 10th of August 2012, I could practically get bananas off the street just from a tree, and mangoes and lychees. But that's all disappearing. It's all being commercialized. Okay, so we're going towards Bakwa again. Still. Okay. Camera's a bit wobbly there. I have an assistant. Thank you, Julie. So still going a steady 70 kilometers an hour. This is a sad part of Mauritius, the fumigation and the exhaust, smoke from vehicles. Alright, we're going down into a 40 kilometer zone per hour. and I'm actually, if I was to do the 40 kilometers, everyone would be hooting their horn, so don't be surprised. I'm actually now driving 40 kilometers per hour. But slowly people are understanding to respect the limits, and they're hooting less their horn than before. In order, a lot less horny. Okay, we're still in 40 there. Alright, we're now going towards the centre of the island. We're still there. We're about 500 meters above sea level. So it's not for divers or during a diving trip that you want to be going onto the central plateau before you start your diving, or after you've decided to stop 2 days before flight. Okay. So we're just going to make this into okay, I'm just going to have a hurdle with the camera. So the camera is actually on a tripod to make it easier, as opposed to the first recording, which was really a hand job, yeah. So that's, we're now in Phoenix, practically 10:25. We're coming in. Getting a lot of land here where they're cultivating vegetables, you know, on the edge of the road. So this road leads us up to the hypermarket, Jumbo. It was actually the first in Mauritius ever. In 1995, it opened under the name Continent. And a lot of Mauritians still use that name, so don't get confused when I say Continent, they actually mean Jumbo. So if you're looking for Continent, you may not find it. Not in this lifetime anyway. Right, and on the left we have Industry. Which is a textile colouring fabric manufacturer. Here we have also a venue for events. Oh no, sorry, my apologies, this is GIB, Water Consultants. And the auditorium is here. J&J Auditorium, so they have a lot of events there. So to our right you can see Jumbo. Not very well, but we'll get to there later. So we're just going to take a break now.